What we're going to show now is we're going to show the intelligent camera system. And this is just a really small part of what we can do. We've selected Joseph De Molay, who is actually a Knights Templar. He's authentically modeled. One of the things about Eternal Darkness is that we have taken historically accurate time periods and modeled everyone as accurately as possible. So you see with the Roman Centurion, the Knights Templar, and Alex, who's modern day, we actually tried to make everything accurate. And what he actually does is he fights Florentine with a mace and an axe. He's a pretty mean hombre. Each character has more weapons. He has many more weapons than this, but we're not showing them in E3. Now, look at the detail on the chainmail. The GameCube really allows us to do quite a bit, more than we've seen on other systems, more than we've seen on a PC. Again, you can see some of the lighting effects coming through the windows. Jeff is just going to basically crush this guy pretty quickly and to be able to finish him off. One of the things I want you to pay attention to now, though, is watch the cameras as Jeff walks around the room. Notice the detail again in the pages. Actually, with the zoom up, you can actually see the writing on the pages. But look at the cameras. What this camera is optimized for is for fighting, to make sure that nothing's in the way, that you can look at the enemy at all times, and that you have a good perspective of the room. But now that the enemy's dead, Jeff can leave the room, come back in. Now watch the cameras. There we go, we're flying through the rafters. And if Jeff comes to the back of the room, Jeff, can you run to the back of the room? Thank you. You'll be able to actually see the entire detail that we're allowed to put in on the GameCube. Notice that there's more than just rafters. We actually have the individual boards modeled. Everything up there is very, very detailed. And these are just things now that we take for granted. And a lot of the rooms that we're showing here at E3 are really on a small scale compared to what's in the actual game. The best stuff is not being shown yet.